Welcome back, everybody. We're going to do it. No more. Oh fuck, maybe one more. It's a road rage though. I like them. If I do that one, is it just good? It might unlock the... Because here's the thing. Oh, I've got a modified sports car to unlock it, but like the thing I'm thinking is I don't think I've ever used any of the prototype cars because I've already done all of the things in that series. By the time I'm at the GP, like it's just on to the next one, so I never use that car. So I'm wondering if, like, do I have to have completed the GP to unlock the chance to unlock that car? Or might I get the prototype in time for this GP? Now that it occurs to me to check it, I know I keep putting this, like... We will get it done this episode, I promise. Definitely, definitely, definitely. I'm definitely not making a promise that I either can't keep or don't intend to keep. Good promise, come on. You know I want better for you than this. Come on, drive, die and drive, come on, die in a car. You need to be in a car when I kill you, or it doesn't count. If I just run over a pedestrian, that is not the essence of Burnout. My opponents must be able to drive back at me. Otherwise it is not battle. It does not— oh, fuck! I got rumped. I got rumped into the bump museum. That is truly shish. There's absolute fuff into the universe, isn't there? Every year they release new fuff. It's like, well, why didn't you just update the old fuff? They throw out the fuff they had, and they never improve or iterate on the existing fuff. It's just like, oh, new fuff, Steve, everybody get one. This one's slightly wetter. It's like, no, we weren't asking for that. Just update the fuff everyone already has! I don't think this is going to be the one. I think what I've done again is started something that's going to take all episodes. Because I've just realised there's another car to unlock before we even get to the one I'm aiming to get for the GP. I mean, like, it doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm trying so hard to be like, right, this is the one where we'll do the Grand Prix. It doesn't... Oh, you are shitting. Every year you're shitting. I suppose the other thing... is that I just have to complete the events, it seems like, to unlock the stuff. Maybe I don't need to get all gold. What did I unlock over here, for the record? It's a burning lap or something, we don't care about you. Don't care about that one. Like, what did I get here? Face off 2! There we go, I'll just do this one. I will just have to sort of remember that there's a road rage I still need to get gold on. But since this is, like, we're just speeding towards our stated objective, so, since it works out that way, I will take advantage. I will take advantage of the rainfall. Unless was the burning lap the other car we were missing from this series, because I forget you can unlock cars from those. Not important. Not important. The face-off tends to be the ones where you get both the Dominator and the prototype, so this shall be considered more important. This is probably the thing I want. This is all probably the amazing thing that will allow me to design a brand new font. The problem is I don't have an encyclopedic memory of all fonts that already exist. So I need help with that. This will give me the amazing tool that I will like write the font out, and it will be like, yes, this already exists, and can name the font that it is, or be like, no, congratulations, you've got a brand new font. I imagine some tool like that already exists. One would think, but I couldn't name it because I have a life. I jest. You're doing the Lord's work. You are creating things that, let's be honest, I would die in the process of trying to complete. You'd go to my office and I'd be a skeleton the whole time. You'd find out I was a skeleton on the day you hired me. Because I went back in time and died there in order to prevent myself from having to do this much work. For something that feels like if you think about it, it's actually a visual design thing, but just the fact of it being fonts makes it feel more corporate. And that, I think, would be why my bones fell out. I can't do corporate things. I can't eat corporate strings anymore. Everyone wants me to bite through the puppets of business. To deprive the finance sector of the marionettes, but it's not in my nature to keep going for this long. Look at this! Are you the one I want? No, you're the modified sport. Well, it's like something in there. What do you want me to do the special event in? Supercar. Okay, so it's not this. It's no longer marked as new, so I'm not going to remember that this is over. I'll get to it when I get to it. It's not fucking important, that one. It's not nearly poggers enough to be worth my time. Where was the road rage? There it... Well, first of all, is... like, it says new GP, but is there anything else new here? No, that's just the Sports Grand Prix. So when we get the gold medal in the road rage right now, first try, we'll have our answer to that question. There's the modified sports we just unlocked. Prefer this, naturally. Naturally, we're going for the funny paint. Name your name, ha 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 ha, and give me all these pelicans, you cretin. Whew. I love demanding pelicans from people. Let's go. It gets me pumped up for the racing games. Come on! Smashed up. Smashed up like the Hulk's fucking breakfast. I'll smash these eggs. No, I died! I died during the Hulk's breakfast again. Oh, God. Destroyed you. Destroyed you right through. Crashed. Destroyed you with bacon butty. Come on now, sandwich boys. Wow. Ow! Oh, yes. Oh, no. There was a lot of yes and not a lot of no sort of colliding in that one scenario. It made troubles. It created the regret of the nation just then. So gotta be careful. Oh, hang on. Smash you up. Smash you bonk. Have a little bonky snoot. Come on, come through. Come through for us, Wellington. Wellington Walrus. Oh! What even caused that? Somebody, like, drove in front of me a millimetre and then exploded themselves. They sacrificed themselves so that I could get fucked. Doubles! Doubles, off we go. Oh! postman alignment syndrome. This disorder gives you the compulsion to line up all postmen you see in order of height! I can't fucking believe this. You're really nudging me down wit's end, aren't you? There's nothing in the Bible that says it's impossible for me to win this race. I don't know why God would bother predicting that. Come on, I'm just a normal ghost looking for prizes! They locked me down. They locked me down and shut the book. This car does not have the most exquisite handling in the world, I will say. It feels a little bit sluggish on the turns. It feels a little bit crumbly on the crumble, and the crumble itself was crumbly. We already had a thing for that. We didn't need you joining in. We don't need you imitating the crumble itself. You're supposed to add... You're supposed to add other qualities, not just mimic the ones that are already there. We value the diversity of properties. Not everybody can be crumbling. We can't... Fucking hell. You did all that but didn't die. Something about the physics in this race is just like... Everything's just... Takedowns are counting as like me crashing into people, it seems like. No matter how hard I hit you with the car, you're all alive. Nobody's in bed when they need to be, nobody has the right size hairbrush. They're all comically large. There's a bus that I'm scared of. I'm just gonna restart. I've like achieved nothing in the whole time I've been here. It's happening again. It's happening again. It's taken 200 years to correct Postman Pat. He's so insistent that he's right. I even needed to borrow the momentum from you nudging me leftwards in order to get a decisive blow on the Cardinal's wing, didn't I? You're really making it difficult to live a public life where I can juggle. Oh, you've stigmatised juggling so much. I can't juggle in public anymore. You're making it seem really silly of me. It's just juggling. It's quite good. It's quite good to juggle, actually, but you wouldn't think it to hear the people about town talking. It's like it's their whole personality now. It's like, ooh, I hate jugglers. They all have that accent as well, which is weird because we're in the south of France. But you know what? Sometimes the south of France! Ah! It's fine, you're an idiot target. We can easily surpass expectations, Your Majesty. Come on. I'm getting it this time. I'm going to be the one who wins. Come on. Come on, Slamathan. Slamathan Space Fingers. You were behind me. How did that count as my... Well, I mean, I'll take it. I've got the gold medal now because of that. What an amazing pair of anuses you've found for us. Lord High Inquisitor. Alright, now we're really good. Now I get the mint sauce even if you do declare me guilty. Come on. Bibbidi bibbidi. Bibbidi bobbidi. Sausages, sausages. Nothing but normal things. Nothing but naughty strings. Give him a war crime, please. Give him a bun. One of those things I imagine is easier. There's a lot of bakeries in the world. Not a lot of people willing to destroy hospitals. Choices, choices. I guess I'll just have the bun then. Also seems like just... I don't know why I would need you to commit a war crime, really. I think I'd get more use out of the bun. to be honest. And this is the end of the event. And I win it. Look at that, 11 more than I needed. Something about that, the fact that it went that well after so many failures, almost feels a bit galling. But, you know, sometimes you just crash into a lot of cars on your first day at school, don't you? Doesn't appear to have mattered. So, I guess we'll just do the Sports Grand Prix, won't we? In my funny car. So if we complete the Grand Prix, and that then unlocks the prototype face-off for us to do, we'll have our answer, won't we? We'll have our snudge nudge. But let's just focus on the drivings for now, why don't we? Push your skills to the edge and then come back over here and tell me how it went. Ooh, I'm in third. Let me go. Grief. It's fine. It's fine. We're all right. We're all right, except for you. You died horribly in a car crash. 'Cause that's great. Oh, oh, oh! Don't drink the mustard. Oh, oh, oh! I can't imagine it's pleasant. Oh, oh. Oh, that's meant to be used as a condiment. It's not a beverage! I bet I can kill this man if you let me. I think he just died in a normal way. No. I think they call that natural causes. I don't know if like the coroner's reports come in. He said he died in a normal way. Excellent. Fire this coroner, get us a new one. Because I don't think they're a real coroner. Just based on the terminology I'm seeing being thrown about. Based on the termite assessment, I think you might be a little bit lower down than you needed to be for that last sporting commentary. Oh, here to report on the darts finals. I am here, 300 feet below sea level. So let you know, somebody's thrown a dart. And we've given them points for it. I can't see the dartboard. They can't broadcast footage to me either. I'm too far underground, the signal would never get through. We'd have to basically run a bunch of cables down here, and those would need to be way too long than it was practical as well. There's no good solution for the arrangement I've put myself in down here. I've made a rod for everyone else's back, if you think about it, because I'm the darts man who's buried it all, aren't I? And you know the old saying, that guy's a prick. Referring, of course, to the darts man who buried it all. We can't all be bothered to say that every time or remember what the title was as we were saying it. 6 points! This is me still talking. This is me still being from the perspective of the darts commentator who's underground. He ends every sentence by yelling 6 points. And yes, all of that was one sentence. He did stop to breathe, but you could tell somehow intrinsically that the punctuation worked out as such. Such that would all be one sentence, and then he concluded by yelling, as we all heard, 6 points. So that's my full explanation of what went on there. Now let's do the second race. Come on. The three-legged hospice battalion. Let's have a go. Sneed, sneed, sneed. Sneed, sneed, 38.5. Oh, careful now. Careful now, Harry Fathers. You've been exploded, haha. Takedown target achieved. What? Oh, one of those little achievement type bibblies. I was like, we're not in road rage right now. Why is it keeping track of who I'm bonked? But it wasn't. It was just have a sort of an overall impression of the kinds of bonk I've achieved. For a different thing in the game. That makes more sense. Yes, I wish the cars wouldn't emerge from the left there. You're obstructing the archways, and I worry about that. I worry that you're going to go right where I need to be myself. Can't have people sideswiping your Knuckles impression. Can you? Rude of them. Oh, give me more boost, please. I worry that they might be quite close behind. I've not seen anyone for a while, and that usually means they've caught up. Enough time has passed that they're back in action. Oh, Looney Tunes! Bugs Bunny, you fucked it again. Yeah, you see someone's passed me. Didn't pass me by that much. I've still got another lap to go. I can redeem myself. Redeems you for a lifetime of failures. Well, I've nudged the car at least. No one can accuse me of not having a little nudge. I feel like I'm getting serious, like... Feels almost as if every event I've been in for the last 300 years has had me dragging this way past this fountain. I worry about fountain repetition sometimes, you know. It's like, oh, the water's going and I feel like I've been here before. Am I really going anywhere in my life? I'm going to sneeze. Every time I go past a fountain, I'm struck with an unshakable certainty that I'm going to sneeze. I don't know what kind of Pavlovian bullshit's happened there. Someone's knocking the thoughts in my brain of a big sneeze when the water's flowing freely. I'm quite... Ooh, careful. Ooh, good. Ooh, good, beloved. I'll split the difference and make you money. Solid goings. Careful. There's a car. It might be trying to drive. You gotta watch out for that. Don't be a car on the left. But there's always one. They wait for you. They wait for you. They're doing the little old woman pushing a pram out. And then it's the penguin, it turns out. Wait, no, that wasn't the one. That was the one where the penguin took control of the Batmobile and almost ran into an actual old lady. And then in Batman Forever, it was Two-Face who pretended to be the old lady, but it was actually Two-Face. You gotta be careful with it, because then if you're pretending to be an old lady and then you throw the cloak off and reveal that you're actually an old lady, you're then an old lady forever until you have to set up the bit again so that you can pretend to be an old lady again and then throw the cloak off and return to your original form. But what if he just never gets in the Batmobile again? You know what I mean? He might stop driving entirely, never giving you the opportunity to change back. He's turned all of his rogues gallery into old women. It's like a very specific stand power. It's one of those stand powers where you're like, how's this gonna help you do anything? And then it turns out to be one of the most devastating things they could possibly have done. For like intensely specific reasons. My stand, the Okie Kokie, gives me the power to galvanise anything that appears in multiples of 3. How's that gonna help? How's that gonna help? And it turns out it does, somehow. I don't know how, I'm not in charge of writing JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, am I? It's their job to figure out. I do get to force them to make stands. Like now that I've brought this stand into existence, they have to use it, but I don't have to come up with like what the plotline's gonna be. have to now, like, increase the electrical resistance of some triplets. Oh, that's what it's gonna be! Like, I'm here fighting alongside triplets. And I've galvanised them. And... Excuse me one moment. I am correctly understanding what the purpose of galvanisation is, yeah? Because otherwise, this all hinges on me having remembered, like, a fucking GCSE chemistry lesson. Not even GCSE. No, it would have been GCSE. School was a long time ago, shut up. To coat with a thin layer of metal by electrochemical means. Alright. Says that you can like plate with metal any triplets you find to arouse to awareness or action. Alright, you can... anything that appears in multiples of 3 in front of you just gets a bit more get up and go, or becomes encased in some manner of metal. I thought the whole point of galvanised rubber was it was more electrically resistant. You run an electrical current through it to galvanise it, apparently. So, like, I knew there was some connection with electricity, evidently, but I may have misunderstood. I mean, it's not like the definitions I saw, like, it wasn't worth, like, hanging around there, continuing to read it when I should be doing a video, you know what I mean? So there may have been more to it than just the very brief, layman-level explanations I saw. But, like, it wasn't really relevant or necessary to do, if I was being honest. So, as noble as the pursuit of knowledge is... I am driving at the moment, so I should probably stop googling what galvanised means. And if anybody does want to get electroplated, I have a stand for that now! Has there been a stand called Rock DJ yet? That seems like it'd be a good stand name, doesn't it? Fits the pattern, but also just sort of works! Funky biscuits. If I come in dead last as well, we're only on that one. I've got plenty of time to redeem myself. I don't have to lose hope in the face of nuts. Oh, there's all kinds of nuts that can bring you hope. Did you know? Cashews in particular. The nut of good fortune. Yeah, that seems like something I could just sort of assert. Whoa! Who's going to argue with me about nuts? No one. It's not worth their time to do it. Unless there's some sort of nut professor. Do you want to admit that to me? Anyone? Nutologists? Nutologists, sound off in chat. Go on. Oh god. I'm going and then I'm gone. By the end of that. Once that was all concluded. Where are the people in front of me? Come on. I mean, in front of me, but like, where in front of me? If you think about it, that encompasses half of existence, technically. Like, nobody's showing up to correct me when I say the sound line's gone wrong. They should be showing up to say it's actually called a sea lion. I thought because they were making noise instead of making oceans. But no. Apparently my logic's wrong. Where are you? Well, I mean, that's my answer, isn't it? I'm never... It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, I've gotta do it from scratch. Good stuff. Good stuff, Tic Tacs. This is me complimenting a mint for its tremendous work! Fucking hell. Had some momentum on that one. Put a bit of the old mustard towards my college fund. Do they take mustard? Can you have a mustard tuition? Hang on. Yeah, no, this is right, isn't it? I've not fucked it. Please don't tell me I've fucked it. I think that was just sort of like a generic restart message that they hadn't retooled just because it was a GP. I don't know. I hope that's the case. I hope the sausages are real. It is taking a while to restart. I don't think we started on this race, did we? Did we? It's all sort of on the same stretches of road, so it's kind of difficult to tell. Oh, yuck. I swear to God, if I've fucked a hole in the boat now. After all the warnings. I'm never going to live it down, am I? I'm going to be the scourge of the Navy for the rest of my days. Oh, yeah. And I'm having to wiggle through things. No. I'm more... Nah, Dad, stop. Take that. All careful. Careful taking too much. You'll be over-encumbered. I have too many cucumbers to go to court that time. Oh, it's getting really smackery, aren't I? Smackery mayhem. On the smack, mistress. Come on. Get down to talking. Shit. Die. Die and get out of the way. I need boost and I need you not to be in front of me. My purpose is twofold. That's what the bloody origami specialists are supposed to say as well. I'm here to make a crane and that's it. I'm having a bad day. I'm having a bad day driving in the sky, aren't I? It's not the ideal road. It must be said. I'd like something with a bit more traction. I'd like something with funny concrete beneath it, thank you. And don't get me started on the sky potholes. Jesus Christ, how is that even possible? And yet they're so bad. The sky itself is essentially one giant pothole, if you think about it. That might be contributing. That might be part of the issue. Mind out for all the cars. Didn't trust you. Oh, and I can even see the next one, which is a novel fucking experience. Oh, I've driven over it. Come on. Come on, son. I think second place will do us at this point. I will still have won overall. So I believe we're safe here. Oh, we're safe under the mackerel mattress. We're safe under the mackerel mattress. There's a fish that you can sleep with under the world. Oh! I've just realised that from the wording I used, it does sort of sound like I'm inciting you to fuck the fish. That was not the case. I told you it was a mattress! Use your brain. We're fine! We're not! I avoided the bus and then everything else went wrong. Oh dear. Come on. At least the bloody second isn't getting too far out of hand. I'm not getting into first at this point, but that's fine. I will live with that. As long as I get the gold medal, how much I got the gold medal by is meaningless. We just want our funny metal prizes. We just want achievement. I want bitch fuck! No, I'm in 6th now. As I deserve to be after yelling that. Oh, crumbs. I was only proclaiming to the rest of my space pirate crew that they need to bring me the head of Captain Bitchfuck. One of the biggest star enforcement officers the world has ever seen. He's 8 foot tall. They had to make a new uniform for him, and he makes sure all the stars are legally there. And he's interfered with my plans for the last time. Dealing with... I can feel in my heart that I'm not going to catch back up to them at this point. We're over 40 minutes. We're over 40 minutes record time. That's bloody ridiculous for one of these episodes. I'm feeling the wrath of Klung right now. Klung, some sort of alien god. Not sure what he's even the god of, but he's getting up in my business and yelling about rakes. Maybe he's the god of rakes. That seems too specific, but it might be like... yeah, sort of Roman gods where they had... or the Greek gods that they stole most of them from. That it might be good about. Mind you, I say stole from. There are cases where just different cultures on other sides of the world just seem to have come up with very similar stories completely independently of each other. I guess there's no way to know for certain that they weren't in contact. Like these things didn't just sort of get translated across. I think it's just the case where like Rome and Greece would have been close enough together geographically that it's easier to picture Big Johnny Rome going over there and being like, oh, have that, thank you. I think I'll name them after planets though instead. And the planets were already called that. Like, just... civilization was born and we all intrinsically knew what the planets were called. And then retroactively decided that they were gods. And to spend a bunch of time sort of walking that back. Why'd you turn? You're not real! You're not a real person driving a real car. You're not actually trying to get anywhere. Why were you so concerned? Oh, I'm gonna miss my turning. It's all fake! Oh. That's gonna play out in silence, because I thought, like, I'm not gonna be showing this bit in the episode. I am now gonna have to add that in. Because that was some bullshit. Ooh! I've done him a tram about us. Amazing stuff. Well then, at least we got something out of all this. We got something for our struggles. A big funny car crash for all of us to enjoy. Amazing stuff and whistle! I'm getting crunched under the bridge, baby. Oh, you're gonna die. And you might die. Oh, hang on, this is the turn. This is the turn. I lost my way. I think the first place has gotten them. Oh no, it's not that far ahead of us yet. I was worried it might have been a million light years away. But there's still a chance. A slight chance, but a chance nonetheless, unless he's also got like rocket-powered engines and is just getting further and further away no matter how fast I try and go. The game's just been like, for fuck, stop exaggerating. It's not that bad. Quit your whinging. Die. Well, you didn't actually die, but I am in first now at least, so there's that. There's that maximum, Harry. Don't everybody all get off the chair at once. Please. Hopefully this is enough of a blockade. Everybody did. Not two people did. And it cost you everything. Because you're a bit of a clombu. You're a bit of a Klondike bar, aren't you? What will I do for you? Not much. You're nothing to me. The Klondike bar. Come out and go on. There's no way around it anymore. You're going to have to face the djin. Come on. Oh, won't you just put a stop to the djin's machinations already? Come off it. I've been dancing around it all evening. Just fight the bloody djin. You just have to do it the once. If it doesn't work out, I'll stop asking. Alright? Someone needs to stop this djin from getting carried away. Oh, cornering. Oh, it was nearly good. Oh, it was nearly bad. It was nearly way worse than I could have coped with. But I was saved by a little nudge. This goes to show you, sometimes a nudge can be what you needed. It can nudge you over the finish line as much as it can push you off a cliff. It's all about how you use it. That's why we can't illegalize nudging. We'd have to come up with a legal definition of what constitutes a nudge, first of all. Seems very vague and open to interpretation. You could arrest people for all sorts of spurious reasons at that point. Oh, government control of the nudge factor, eh? We're all thinking it. We were all thinking that just then. Don't you try and hide it from me. I'm the world's premier mind reader. That's the crazy thing, like, inexplicably I was telling the truth just now. I was actually right. We were all thinking it. I suspect he may have planted the thought in everyone's mind, you know. He might be doing some Darren Brown... It is Darren Brown, not Darren Brown, right? I think I'm conflating Darren Brown with Dan Brown. And they're not really the same person at all. But like my saying of the name is trying to split the difference between them to create a Darren in your mind's eye. If I find out it actually is Darren, I mean, there must have, like, I have no reason to think Darren's a name if his name isn't Darren Brown, you know what I mean? Alright, we did win. We won overall. We won the funny prize. Fuck me! Over 50 minutes! That is an acceptable length for a Final Fantasy recording session. And nothing else. Alright. This was silliness incarnate. And there's a blue car. Move and drive. You're going to be doing these ones next. Tremendous up the hill. Snuck that one in there with the vehemence of a bee. Come on, red one. Red funny car. Super type 1. Now you can see on the license plate that it's a strength type car. So Knuckles will be driving around in that. What have we got here, please? A muffin for you. A fusion. I'm the fusion. Wow, racing. Great stuff. Great stuff. A new funny car here as well. Amazing one. Super Type 3. Ada. Lovely sports car to drive around if you're a flippin' Resident Evil character, isn't it? Why don't you drive our car? Why don't you get on with it, Eurotram? Why don't you bloody name yourself Moustache? It's an odd name, but a real one. It's a real word at least, you can't debate that. First big rig takedown, that's its own target, is it? Interesting, I need to hit someone with 2 buses at once now, is the only thing left. For that little bingo card of blasphemy. Alright. I think I'm done driving cars for a little bit after all that. I need to take a moment to do something else, so tune in to see what something else might be. Goodbye.